Hey everyone, welcome back to more Factory Town. This time we're not doing the Let's Play. This time we're going to go over a mega farm build. We're going to learn how to make this. In fact, we're going to learn how to make one even better than this one. So I learned some things from this one, saw some interesting mechanics as I was building it, and we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to see what we can get. This one goes 828. We're going to see if we can do better than 828. I'm pretty sure we can. So we're going to start with block, scaffold block. We're going to leave one block there. As you can see here, I ripped out my old farm providing food for the pasture. We're going to leave one block there. We're going to put 3 blocks here. We're going to put a barn right here. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the radius of the farms. Then you've got a block of 3. This is where the farm is going to go, and if you look, we are 1, 2, 3 high on the farm level. So 1, 2, 3 high on the farm level. We'll build these out like this, and then we'll build up and out just to get that layer here established, and we've got to also establish that layer. So that's going to be down here. Is it? Oh, no, I'm wrong. Alright, so we've got one layer that's... Let's come over here. Alright, so we've got ground layer. We'll put that in as a placer. Then we've got up one from that. Up one from that. So right here is a layer. And this is going to be level 2 farm layer. Alright. Okay, so we were right over here. And then we've got, this is down 1, this is up 1, and then we're also going to have some farming down on the ground. So that's going to be important to keep in mind too. So over here, path, blocks, scaffold, ramps. So this is an early game super farm. There's, from what I'm being told, when you get later game, there is some magic and mana and all that good fun stuff, which will let you double whatever number we get to today. So the higher the number we get today, the higher that double is going to be down the road. So next we're going to need some chutes going straight down this. And they're going to launch right into that barn, so when we have production running, it will get everything we need. So we're going to place farm tiles right here like this, and those 6 spots there. As you can see, down there, kind of, you really can't see it under there. But we're going to come back over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to do 7 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's get our tools. Remove resource. Those 3 are just going to have to go. Block, farm, and there we are here. Now, up these, we're going to run scaffold ramps, just like we did on the other side. We'll go ahead and put in block, scaffold blocks, in these positions here, so we can ramp all the way up to the top. And make sure our spacing's good. Yes, it is. Alright, path, block, scaffold ramp, 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 ramp. Alright, so that's the bottom layer done. As you can see, 6 here, 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. So that's a good chunk of farm blocks there already. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to plop the farm down so you can see it's running at 133% now. We're going to turn that worker off. We don't need it pumping out stuff just yet because we're still building. We don't need things in here. So these are within the radius of the farm. You can see that it goes down the ramps, 1, 2, 3, and within one distance all the way around. And we'll just show that that one there, block, farm tile, is within that range. So that's important for us to know. Over here, we're going to remove this row. We don't need it. Save some resources. Go ahead and we'll remove this over here. I just put all this in just to make sure that we weren't sitting there fighting for ground real estate while we were trying to get this built. Block, scaffold block. So the next thing we need to do is expand out the lower level here. So that's just going to be come out, expand all the way out over, make sure you don't block the ramps. We will go over what we're going to do with the ramps in just a bit to get a little bit more production out of them. Here, alright, so we can take that one back, we don't need it. And here, and we're going to come across like this. Oh, don't need that there. Oh, delete that. There we go. Alright, that side's done. We'll go ahead and build out through here. All of these. We'll take that out. We'll put them back later. Just keep on getting this built out. That doesn't need to be there. And the goal is to only put in what you need. Resources aren't hard to come by, but they're not free at the same time. In fact, we could delete that. Oh, I deleted my ramp. Build, block, ramp. There. We're also going to need ramps on these sections here. And I'll show you what we're doing with those in a moment. And I'll explain what's going on here. So these ramps right here are connected to the ramp in the middle, which means when we're going to build more ramps over this in just a minute, but these ramps need to connect down to here because you can come up here, go over, and go back down. So these ramps are not going to be considered blocked when we put another piece of scaffold right there, which we will be doing. Build, block, scaffold, so it will look like this. Build, ramp, there, and we'll take those down, and we will put the scaffold block up on there. And that's where we're going to start building our next layer off of. Let's finish building this layer here. Get all of them in place. And we're going for 4 out from the main building all the way around. And that one's excessive. There we go. Almost done. Let's see. It gets a little hard to tell what you've already done as you're going when it's all scaffolding. But I think we're good right there. We're going to go ahead and farm tile up all of this. As you can see, it's yellow, which the yellow shows that it is connected to the farm. And that's what we're going for here. We are trying to get as many yellow spaces as we possibly can. Get up under there. And so that's good there. But we're like, okay, well, we've got these little spots here. And if you look over here, I don't have that over on this side. So what we're going to do is we can use... Oh, let me just take another look. We can use arches on here. And just to path shoot, let's go ahead and remove these. And we're going to extend this all the way out just to clear the chute, because we don't need those blocked. You can see this one here got blocked. Remove this, remove that. They start moving. So the solution to that is to use these wooden arches. These wood arches allow things to pass under them. So we've got that. Let's turn this guy on for a second. We'll see where we're at, and we'll watch it flow. 473, you saw that one piece of grain ran right under. That's what we're wanting to see here. Now over here, path, block, wood arch, we can do the same wood arches over here to get an extra spot all the way around. Farm tile, wood arch there, or farm tile there, farm tile there, farm tile there. Okay, so this layer's done. Right now, we are at 488. And sometimes if you delete it, build, you'll get updated numbers. 488. Alright, so we're still at 488. The next thing we're going to work on is the next layer up. Build, block, scaffold. And we need to keep this section clear. We can't block that one up with scaffold blocks. We could have probably kept that one, but I go ahead and delete it just for the sake of safety. So, and remember right there on the ramp, we don't want to block the chute, so we're going to come away from that a little bit and come all the way around, matching that layer, pretty much mirror image all the way around except for right at the base, where we don't want to block off the ramps. So the ramps are how it decides what is connected to the farm. It needs to be able to path. If it can't detect the path, it doesn't count it as part of the farm, so you don't get the bonuses for it. So, you know, keep that in mind while you're building, is that you don't want to block off the ramps. Oh, okay, there we go. A little auto-save lag. That's fine. It's just right in the XML files. So we've got that in place. Next, we're going to go with some ramps. These ramps go on the outside on top of those other ramps. They still work because the inside ramp there, oh, let's undo that. I'll put that back. We need that one. It still works because, let me get that off my, this ramp here is touching this ramp here, so it paths to be able to go sideways over there. That's why those still stay connected. And let's get the rest of these ramps in, and then we'll put the farm back down so you can see that it sees it that way. So we've got there. We've got our ramps all the way around. So we're going to build our farm, put that back in. And I intentionally didn't let it face. So we're still at 488. So you can see, putting those ramps in, we didn't lose anything. And the reason I'm deleting the farm and putting it back is because it recalculates the farm. You're guaranteed to get an immediate result versus waiting. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to our wooden arches. We're going to put one there. We're going to put 1, 2 here. 1 and 2 here. And 1, 2 here. These wooden arches still allow it to consider that a path. So it's not going to block the pathing. As you can see, we're still at 488 even with those in and a brand new farm placed down. Go ahead and get that out of there. Blocks, farm tile. We'll go ahead, paste all of these in. We'll see where we're at. And then once we get this done, I'm going to go see about making everyone happy, and we're going to see what we get to. And this is early game, mind you. And I'll go show you how many houses I have to show you that I don't have some spectacular thing. You can see my population limit is 42. Build, building, nope, not barn. We want a farm. Farm right there. And now we are at 883. Check that out. So this guy, his job is to bring cloth in. This guy, your job, bring wood in. Let's cheer these people up a little bit. I don't like to let those run constantly. I don't need 100% bonus all the time. But we're going to go ahead. We're at plus 10. A little bit more. We're getting close. Let these guys get happy, and then we'll see where we're at. 10, 10, 14. All right, so that's pretty close at 14, and it hasn't refreshed yet. We'll place down a new barn here in or a new farm just in a second to get that clear out. We're gonna wait till all of them are happy before we do that though, because I want to see 100% the best we can do at this very moment with what we've got. I think we can get a lot out of this. Almost there. Come on. Come on. All right, you come over here. You bring some wood, some stone across. They need extra structure. And that's what we're missing here, some shelter material. Stone brick and planks work together on that one. So we've got our stone bricks over here being produced. And they are just eating that up. Almost there. This guy's almost get there. Come on. There we go. Plus 18. Everyone's happy. We're going to come over here. We're going to hit delete. Now we're going to put a new one down. We're going to see what our numbers are, and we're going to see how fast it pushes out this food. Can you see that? 903%. We broke 900% on our farms. And I think this is the fastest pre-magic you're going to get with a reasonably small number of houses. So this is an early game mega farm, okay? All you have to do is let your sheep make you some fertilizer for a bit, and this is easily obtainable within the first couple hours of play. You know, worst case scenario, you go to lunch, you come back, and then you're there. You're done. You've got it. So this is the mega farm build. I've got some updating over here to get this up to date, to get caught up with this. This is way more food than our sheep need to eat. And we will get all of this updated. We will be finding new things to maximize. I think maybe we can do something with foresters. See if we can't break 900 on a forester right now. Mine are sitting about 500. I think we can do better. But we've got to wait till we are in the metal age before we can do that, because tree planting requires metal. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to call it here. If you want to see more, because I plan on doing more of these, subscribe. Hit notifications. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Down in the comments, let us know what you think, what you want to see, what things you think could be min-maxed here, what you want us to build, and we'll get it done. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.